Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades. And yep, let's just get into it right now. We can see that Bitcoin is up to $22,038. A massive move today in the markets. Oh, I'll just close that for 1 second and we'll take a look at some charts right now. And right there you can see that Bitcoin is performing remarkably right now. Let's get on some bigger time frames. As we can see, we rallied all the way to that resistance level around 22,600, and like I outlined yesterday, we're going to see that 200 weekly proof to be quite a bit of resistance. And right now we've been rejected once or twice right now from around 22,700, so I still expect that line to remain a strong amount of resistance before we can punch through. Again, this is going to be a big earnings week for a lot of the stock market. We can take a look at it quickly before we continue our analysis into the markets. And right now we can see that we had Goldman Sachs and they killed it today on their earnings report, did very well. We could take a look to tomorrow we have Johnson & Johnson and Netflix. And as many of you and people in the Discord who are following my trades right now, you know we exited two beautiful Netflix trades, again in the money, 17% profit, and another one that was 15% profit. So you guys are, sorry, actually both of them were 15% profit, but overall two trades, two positions that I had open, so doing very well overall. So congratulations to you guys in the Discord who are following the trades to the letter. You're making the exact same gains that I am. Now let's keep going on our analysis. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. No, sorry, not Bitcoin. A few more earnings are coming this week that I'm going to be looking at before we continue our analysis on Bitcoin. We can take a look at Tesla. Is going to be on July 20th, and a few other companies that we're invested in on FCX, Freeport McMoran Incorporated, which is a mining company, and Newmont Corporation, which is one of our largest holdings in our investment portfolio. So let's see how those perform this week. And again, we still got Google and Microsoft, I believe, next week. So those are going to be shaking up the markets as well. Again, those large cap tech stocks are really going to move that NASDAQ index. But again, still hoping for some green. Again, if Bitcoin does break this level right here, at the very minimum, I still think we are going to be headed to around $25,000 to $26,000. But let's just see what happens. And you know the saying, the more we test a level, the weaker it starts to get. And we've been testing this level quite a bit today, in my opinion. If we do get rejected, you could come as low as 20,175. If we do start to move, just delete that. If we do start to move back up once again, you're going to see this level prove to be resistance once more, which is basically 22,626. But overall, you guys could take a look at Traders Realities indicator as well. We have a big green vector candle at the moment that is waiting to be recovered at 20,794. Again, moving on some smaller time frames right here, you can see we have a small vector candle coming in basically at $20,972 right there. And I believe a few other ones who still have not been fully recovered, but again, those are the smaller time frames. And let me remind you that we still, like on the weekly time frame, have a very big vector candle here at $13,762 that has to be recovered. So the market makers are eventually going to move the price down to $13,000 for Bitcoin, which will eventually recover the price fully. And after that, you can start to maybe reverse back up towards the upside and then stay chopping sideways during that bear market. Now, again, taking a look at the equities quickly, we had a massive, I wouldn't say massive, but we had a strong move today towards the upside. As you can see right here, a nice pump up in the NASDAQ, ultimately starting to reverse down, coming in line with some resistance right here around 31,620. Sorry, this is the Dow Jones. Well, we'll get on the NASDAQ. It's basically the same chart. All indexes ended in the red today. After that news that came out from Apple, I believe their shipments or their sales are down on the year, so it's not doing too well in Q2. I'm assuming. I don't know if their earnings came out. I wasn't watching Apple too much. I'm not a big investor in Apple. I don't know if you guys are. Earnings haven't come out yet. Earnings come out on July 28th, which is going to be pretty funny because that's going to be coming out on the same day that the GDP numbers are going to be coming out for the Q2 economy, Q2 of the US economy. So that'll be very, very exciting day. But yeah, overall, getting some very, very nice moves in some of the altcoins right here. You can take a look at Ethereum Classic, tearing it up, coming as high as $27.72 right now, starting to come back down, giving up a little bit of its gains. After all, it has had a monster rally down from $13.78 all the way up to $27.64, over 100% move there, coming back down to 81% right now. So if you guys are in Ethereum Classic or you're mining Ethereum Classic, good for you. You're making some great gains. Again, always pay yourself, secure those profits. You never know what the markets are going to do tomorrow. Don't have a crystal ball, and if you do, definitely join the Discord and tell us what's going on. I'm just joking. But overall, again, closing another trade on FTT. Congratulations to the gold members in the Discord. We closed this one today in the bag, up around 19%, if I'm not mistaken. So many trades to close out. 16.5%. Overall, a very, very good gain for a spot trade. Nevertheless, always securing some gains for you guys in the Discord. And let's take a look at Matic quickly. Matic is absolutely on the tear. Let's take a look at our Matic chart, see what some support resistance levels that we have right now. And let me get it up for you right there. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, did we break out from this level right now. And we are going to see a little bit of resistance. Let's see if we didn't quite get there. $1.01 was my target. Looks like we came pretty close to 99 cents, but didn't reach it ultimately. And if we do start to pull back, your next major support level that you're going to be wanting to take a look at is around 62 cents. Well, 62 cents basically. You could round it up to 63 cents, but you know, overall that would be a big drop from here, around a 31% drop. But again, I'm not shorting anything yet. I'm just waiting. If I am going to short and I do enter a position, I always let you guys know in the Discord. So always a benefit to be in there and to be a gold member as well. All right, yeah, that's about it for now. I think we're getting some slow movement in the gold price, not really too much action. We did come up today to I think we did come up today to 1724, but ultimately got rejected from that level and started to come back down at our base around 1707. But you know, that's a long-term play for me. You guys in the Discord can disagree with me, but you know, I'm gonna invest in what I believe in. And you guys can do the same as well. Always do your own research. Again, none of this was financial advice. All of this is for entertainment purposes. So if you guys want to join, feel free. And again, a little bit of a word from our sponsors that we don't mention enough, which is biggettrading.com. Links in the description. You know, that's where I do all my crypto trades, and I believe they're one of the top 5 crypto exchanges in terms of volume. So very reliable in terms of liquidity. Nothing to be worried about there. At least that's where, you know, I put my funds. So if they're starting to go under, then I'm going to go down in the boat with you guys. Anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. Peace.